Hi, my tubies, my TikTokers, and my Twitters. SheilaTruelove here with you. I was looking at a wife who is ready to call it quits with her husband because she says, oh my God, this man wants sex like 5 times a day. He says, no, that's not true. I just want sex twice every single day. Okay, I know everyone's different. Everyone have their sexual needs, or not needs, because that doesn't sound like a need to me. That sounds like someone who abuses porno. And I'm sure that's pretty much what's going on here. You have a lot of men who say that they are sex addicts. You're not a sex addict, sweetheart. Anytime you constantly keep feeding your mind something, what do you think you're going to constantly keep thinking about? Okay? Now, sex was not designed to be abused. It was designed actually to have children. That's what it was designed for. At the same time, the Bible shows how Abraham enjoyed his wife Sarah, what have you. So it was also to express love for a man and a woman to become one. The Bible says a man will leave his mother and father, and he was joined his wife, and the two will become one. Will become one. And that means sexually. Okay? Now, I think this guy is abusing it. The wife is ready to say, I'm done. I'm done. Okay? Anyway, listen in.
What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, Jerome, he has a sexual problem.
Jerome, and what's his sexual problem?
Well, Jerome has a need for sex 5, 6 times a day, or whenever possible.
5 or 6 times a day?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Twice a day.
No, that's not true, Your Honor.
Every day. It would be nice if I could get sex every day.
No,
No,
Jerome is a sex addict.
Why do you say he's an addict?
He will wake up in the morning.
Hold on, hold on.
That married man ain't gonna divorce his wife.
Years of marriage, Mrs. Fleming, you're ready to end it.
Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I had to, I'm sorry, guys, the way that went, or what have you. 2 times a day, all of this. My thing is, look, if you're having sex every day with the same person, every day, you know, they say absence make the heart grow fonder for a reason. If I was having sex with my partner when I was married with my kid's father, he was a Scorpio. No joke. We had sex, yeah, a lot. Yeah. But my thing is, when you're having sex with a person, the same person every day, and I know you could jazz it up and you can, you know, do different things to keep it spicy. How many different things can you do? I went and bought a book for my second marriage with different positions and all of that stuff. And what I did is, you know, we tear out the pages and we fold it up and put it in a bag and we shake up the bag, and whatever we pick out of this bag, that's what we're going to do today. What do you think? Is that exciting? Yeah. So, you know, you try to keep it spicy, but I mean, come on already. Twice a day, every day. I would be so sick of him. I would just be done. I don't even want to come home. I don't want to see you. I know everyone is different, honey. Because I was looking at that show called The View. And they have one of the women. She says that she have to have sex every single day, twice a day. She have to have sex once in the morning before she goes to work. And she have to have sex in the evening before she goes to sleep. Or she can't sleep, okay, without the sex thing. And through the day, if she don't have sex, she can't focus. Okay. Whatever, child. Take yourself in the bathroom, because that happened to me. A couple of times where I kept thinking about sex, and I kept thinking about it because I was so horny, so aroused, and I kept thinking, so I had to go in the bathroom, handle my business, and get back to work. Not I could freaking focus. So I understand it. I get it. But every day, honey, really? Every day, and you expect me not to get sick and tired of you. And you know how men are. They got the same old damn moves, man. Basically. Women, we got our Kegel walls that we could work our muscles, you know, in our vaginal and stuff like that. We could kind of change it up a little bit, flip it and all of that, tighten it and loosen it and tighten it and grip it. We got that. This is basically in and out, in and out. Okay, let me do a circle. Whatever, child. Anyway, let's get back. Okay, we're going to start it from the beginning. I won't interrupt. I'm so sorry about that, but that just totally freaked me out. This everyday crap. Oh my God. I would try not to go home.
What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, Jerome, he has a sexual problem. Jerome,
And what's his sexual problem?
well, Jerome has a need for sex 5-6 times a day,
That's not
or
true.
whenever possible.
5 or 6 times a day?
That's
yes,
not true.
yes, Your Honor.
Twice a day.
No, that's not true, Your Honor.
Every day. It would be nice if I could get sex every day.
No,
No, not
Jerome
3 or
is a
not-
sex addict.
Why do you say he's an addict?
He will wake up in the morning and he will watch porno movies.
That's only because I didn't get sex at night.
No, because he's
Let
an
her
addict.
finish.
He will watch porno movies all day. He'll wake up in the morning watching movies. He'll go to bed watching movies.
That's
I
not
wake
true,
up in the middle of the night and I hear people moaning
It
and
would- it
groaning,
would get to the
and I
point
turn
where
around and there's a video on in the middle of the night while I'm
was
sleeping.
Obviously, you don't have any
Videos with-
children.
No,
Yes,
we
you
have
do.
children.
So where are the children doing all of this?
Sleep.
Sleep.
So why are you watching movies instead of having sex with your wife?
Because my wife is not having sex with me.
So you and
my
Nora
wife
is the
was
person
having-
on the
No,
movie
Jerome
screen.
wants-
If my
Jerome wants to
wife is
have
having
sex.
sex with me at least twice a day,
No,
we would
he
be
wants
fine.
sex more than that. And even when we
least twice
at
a
least
day?
twice a day.
no,
When
no.
do you work?
I work. When I get off of work, I want
No,
some sex to relieve the
Jerome
tension.
doesn't
When do
have-
you sleep?
No, that's not true.
Hey, it only takes 15 minutes to just finish doing what I'm doing.
Oh, so you're saying that you want a couple of little quickies
I mean, it doesn't take that long. 15, 20 minutes.
and you weren't getting that?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. She had a problem with it. She was having
No,
sex
I
when
didn't
we
have
first
a
when we
problem.
first got together. She watched the pornos with me. I mean, everything
I
was
didn't, Your
together.
Honor, I didn't have a problem with watching the movies. I didn't even have a problem with having sex with him all the time.
It
But
wasn't-
Jerome
it's
got
never been
very
all the time.
demanding with his sex. He wanted to have it just constantly. I mean, my body, any normal woman body cannot have sex all
normal
day,
is-
every day.
Well,
like
he didn't
that.
say all day. He said twice a day because you're working part of the day. But normal is a relative term. I mean, some women would, just enjoy it. And
Right,
would just
and
be real excited about it. Some men would just be the opposite. That they couldn't handle it twice a day. Some women would be craving for 3 or 4 times a day, and some men would be crying. All right? So it's relative. The point is, though, is this a surprise to either of you in a marriage? You didn't know that he had this type of, vivid, excitable sexual appetite before you married?
Now, she started it off like that.
So that's what attracted you to her in the first place.
No.
Oh.
Because I waited a while before I even got some.
All right. But then once you engaged in sexual intercourse, you said she was aggressive and she had the healthy appetite then.
Doing different things inside of a relationship,
No, we don't have to
Your
describe them. We can use our imagination.
Well, Your Honor,
are
I did a
adults,
lot
we
of things.
understand.
I did a lot of things because I knew how he was, and I knew what it would take to make him fulfilled. I was trying to make him happy because
Wait a minute. Now, don't come off of it. Trying to make him happy.
Yes.
And
Your
you
Honor.
wasn't getting no satisfaction, right?
No, I didn't say I wasn't getting any.
So you were doing everything that he wanted just to make him happy. What Miss Fleming wasn't interested in any of it? It wasn't making you happy? It wasn't exciting you? It wasn't what you wanted and enjoyed?
Yes.
No, it was okay in the beginning, but
But
Jerome
what
got
happened?
demanding. He wanted just constantly, all the time. My body just cannot
Well,
take
you know
that.
what my parents always taught me was don't start something you can't finish. So
Yeah.
you started it with him, so you led him to believe that your appetite was just years of marriage.
Wow, I'm exhausted just looking, and I haven't even gone through it. You know what I'm saying? Like her body, she said, can't keep doing that. You think about, you get raw after a while. He said it takes him like 15, 20 minutes. Personally, me, I think that if it takes a man like 15, 20 minutes, it's nice if you have longevity and you're not with a man who's a preemie. He's busting in like 2 minutes like my ex-husband. Oh, wow. And don't let me get on top of him. Oh, please. It was over. It was over before it almost got started. But anyway. But the thing is, I think if a woman is skilled with her body, because I used to time it. I used to say, I want this to be over in like, I don't know, a certain amount of time. So then I used to work my body that way. I think that anytime a man takes like 15, 20, 30 minutes to have an orgasm or go to the promised land, if you will, Miss Thing, he's not hitting many walls. I don't know what her sugar walls. Does she have sugar walls or what? But I don't know. But I'm just saying, twice a day, every day becomes monotonous, becomes mundane, makes me sick after a while. I'm done with you. Don't want to look at you. Please, bye. That's abuse. Now, I know the Bible says that you're not supposed to deprive your partner of sex, you know. At the same time, the Bible teaches you moderation. The Bible also says to be wise, my child. And to let somebody constantly keep doing your body like that, is that wise? What he said in the beginning, they started off like that, and she says she was doing it more to try to please him, probably trying to get him to marry her. And, you know, like the judge said, don't start what you can't finish, honey. You know? A lot of times women have sex with their husbands because that's a way to feel close to him, to try to feel close to him anyway. But my sex life with my second husband was a horror story because I'm a sapiosexual. You got to stimulate me here if you really want everything to pop off, whatever. But and it wasn't hard to excite him and get him to go to the promised land. That wasn't hard. My first husband, awesome. The in-betweens, cool. You know, the best sex I've ever had was with a Scorpio, a Virgo. Yeah. Oh, and a Cancer. But that's just me. That's my psychology of it. That's me. That's what touches me or reaches me. Everybody is different. But my ex-husband was a Taurus. No thanks. Whatever. And Greg, the one I loved with everything that I had, was a Taurus. At the same time, I loved him he stimulated my mind. He had a college education. He knew how to really stimulate me mentally. My other second husband, poor baby, whatever. But the thing is, that's a lot of sex. You want to have sex every day and you still that kills the passion. That kills the passion. Don't you want it to be like, let's not do this, or let's kiss and get so hot and bothered, but don't go through with it. Let's just think about each other all through the day. And then when we do get together, maybe once or twice a week, it's passionate, it's hot, it's ardent. It's like fire. Yeah. Well, we can't hardly help ourselves. But to sit here in this everyday thing, baby, no, that's killing the passion, babe. And I'm a workaholic too. Like, I really got time for all this? Really? Oh, okay. Whatever, child. Anyway, different strokes for different folks. I'm not here to judge or criticize. I'm just saying that's just not me. I don't get it. And now that I'm more polished, refined, and seasoned, my sex drive is not like it was. You know, and when I do have those feelings, Sheila knows how to handle Sheila. Nobody can satisfy me better than I can satisfy me. I know it works. And I think most women, they want a guaranteed orgasm. Whereas when you're with men, sometimes all you get is a wet behind and nothing else. So you're left frustrated, more frustrated than when you started. So sometimes you be like, no, that's okay, dude. Preemie. If he's a preemie, come on. Anyway, darling, I wanted to share that with you. I love you. It's Saturday. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday as much as I'm enjoying mine. Bye, babies.